What's good in the hood, YouTube? This is Crazy Samurai 71 here, bringing you another video. Today I wanted to bring you a video that I've been meaning to also do, which was one for Power Rangers in regard to the TV series. Now, I have talked a bunch about the movie recently, but the TV series got a recent announcement, and that is that it's actually going to, in 2017, change. So as many people know, a while back, I think it was like 2014, they may have been 2013 even, they confirmed, I'm pretty sure, okay, yeah, probably 2014. Anyway, I believe they confirmed that they were going to extend it out, that they were going to keep that connection with Nickelodeon going all the way into 2016. Now, obviously, right now we're in 2015, and we're almost already into 2016. So, obviously, one of the big questions that everyone has been having on their minds recently, just in general, is that what's going to happen after that? Are they going to extend it or not? Well, we just found out our answer to that question, which is pretty interesting to say the least, and I don't have anything really bad to say about it. I personally am happy with their decision, which is that they are actually going to move it over to Netflix. Now, obviously, this is good for Netflix, and it's smart just because it gives them more time slots for things that aren't doing as well. But also, it's pretty useful to do that. Now, they're going to be moving into Netflix for the 24th season, which they've confirmed, by the way, to be an adaptation of Shuriken Sentai Ninja, which is the current season right now. Which makes complete sense because currently Dino Charge is representing Kyoryuger, which is 2 seasons behind the current season. And when it comes time to release the 24th season, which will have to be a new series, by doing Shuriken Sentai Ninja, they'll be 2 series behind still. They won't be behind, which is good because that means they're skipping over ToQger. Now, obviously, it's not ideal for them to skip over seasons, but at the same time, in this case, it's probably a smart idea. One thing I will note that apparently was also confirmed about it is that apparently Netflix is going to co-produce the show, and it will contain 32 episodes. That's pretty big, because as we know in the past, Nickelodeon has been pretty skimpy on the episodes and has always prevented them from doing more than like 20 to 22 episodes. So it's great to know that they're going to let them do like 32 episodes for a season, which also makes you wonder, does that mean we're going to get just one season for that series? If so, that means that they actually could finally be more in time and keep things consistent rather than falling behind by doing these 2-season things that they've had to do in the past, which I personally would say is great, smart, and just in general, it's going to be a lot more efficient. But just in general, I'm really happy that they chose to skip over ToQger. Not that ToQger was bad, but at the same time, it was not very beloved. It was one of those underrated seasons. And sadly, I've done videos in the past where I talked about the 3 underrated seasons that I consider exist, which were Goseiger, Goseiger, Go Busters, and ToQger are like the 3 seasons that are considered not the best. Goseiger is like decent, but Goseiger is considered pretty boring at the same time. But ToQger was not that popular, and it just didn't work. So I'm glad that they're doing Shuriken Sentai Ninja, and it should be great. It's just crazy to think, though, that that's going to be the next season, because that's currently what's out in Japan. So, interesting. But obviously Netflix is going to be where it's going to appear on. So that also means that everyone will have easier access to it, which is part of the reason why I haven't been able to, at this point at least, release episode 15's review, because, well, part of the reason was that I haven't been able to watch it on my TV, and the other reason is because my computer hadn't been working, which finally got fixed. I'm glad to say I got a new computer. So a lot of things are changing, and actually a lot more videos should be coming out a lot faster now, so it's good stuff. But this is great news, Netflix taking over. I appreciate that. At the same time, I do admit that it's kind of annoying because, you know, people have always remembered it being on TV, and seeing it now on something other than television is going to be kind of weird. But at the same time, I think that it's for the best, and I think that it's going to help the sales, especially for people who are big Power Rangers fans or Sentai fans that want to watch the Power Rangers. It's going to entice them more. It's also going to lead to more people wanting to watch the show, hopefully, just because they'll find links to it, and it'll be recommended, and it'll be advertised a lot more. And obviously everything's moving on the internet, so it makes a lot of sense. And I just, in general, I'm interested in seeing how it's going to look and how Netflix is going to work with Saban to do it, because I don't really know how that's going to work, and I don't really know what kind of show they're going to make of it, because Nick is not involved this time. So when it comes time, so I guess we'll have to wait and see. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'd love to know what your opinions of this big announcement for the 24th season is, and tell me all that below, and I'll see you guys next time. So bye bye, guys.